Welcome to Module 2, Case 1. We're going to pick up here with Step 6 from your instructions. Make sure that you have your database open as well as your tutor table. In this task, we're going to set groups of field values for specific tutors. So here we're going to update some field values. If your screen looks like this, and again, my screen may look different because of my sizing and properties and things of that nature. So again, if this is driving you crazy, and I'll just do the best fit. All right. So here we're going to navigate to Kay Baker. How I do my navigation, my home tab here. I just selected first name or last name, and then I did a sort ascending or descending. So here, a sort. So here is my Kay Baker, and ensure that the checkbox is checked. So here, remember we added that new field, groups only. So we're going to check that. That's for Kay. The next is Frederick Carlson. Checkbox for Frederick. I think all of these we're just adding checkboxes to. Sophia Salinas. And here. And then it says close the tutor table. So after we've done those updates, and again, before we do before I do a closing, I'm just going to go back. So you see the groups only was the yes, no. So that checkbox column. So I just want to go back to design view just so you can reinforce and see what the format of the items look like in relation to the datasheet view. Yes, I do want to save my table. All right. Next item it wants us to do, we are on task 7. We're going to import the table structure from the support database. Here we're going to start the import process. We're going to change the tabs to external data. In that import link group, we're going to do new data source. From there, we're going to do from database and access. Next, they ask us to browse for the click on the browse button, browse for the support item, browse. And now we have to figure out where we put it. I think we were on documents. Yeah. No, it wasn't that one. So we're locating or ensuring we are locating our data files. I had to make sure I knew where mine were. So we had our data files, module 2, in this case, case 1. I'm not, I don't think this is correct either. The item is correct and we are in the correct location. So we're going to navigate to the support file, which is our AC underscore. So that support, we're going to click there, then click open. Next, it says select, make sure import tables query. So that's already selected. We're going to select OK. So we're importing external data. So those support files, we're now merging those. Here we're going to click the options button if it's not expanded. So we have there, go to so we're selecting options. It says select definition only. So when we're doing an import table, so we're importing relationships, we're going to import definition only, import as queries. The only thing we updated was definition only as stated or requested by the instructions. So it says select student table. Well, This is our tables tab. This is our student table. Just click OK. And do not save import steps. So we're not going to select here, or we're going to click close. Next, we're going to start with task 8. So in task 8, we now have the student table that we've imported. We're going to open the student table by double clicking. It says scroll to the end of its fields list to see the last column. And when the last column is visible, it says click add and add a column header, data type, drop down appears. So here, and again, my screen will look different. So here, in my next item, let me scroll over. So it says select add to do a column header. We have click to add a column header, click date time. New field added, type the field name as birth date and press enter. So notice here that we're adding field names now from the datasheet view, which is okay, but sometimes gets confusing because it is the data where you enter the data, but it can be done on both. So we're typing here, birth date. And select short text. We should be on the home tab here. That field is going to be short text data type. And in the next field, we're going to enter gender. So we have the add phone fields using a quick start. Some of these items I'm going to make sure I just again focused on the function of the items. The next relevant function is going to be task 9, where we add phone fields using quick start. So here, this is a quick start option. We're going to click on the birth date column, open the fields tab on the ribbon. So here is where our table fields are selected. So again, they want us in the fields option, not the table option. So make sure you have the right one selected. It says click more fields button in the add delete group. So here we have our add and delete group. We're going to select more fields. And it says scroll down to the quick start section. So we're going to scroll down. Now we have, this is the quick start section. And they want us to select, click on phone, select phone. Notice that once you select phone, 4 phone fields are inserted before the birth date. So again, just making sure I scroll over. So make sure to note that your quick start inserts fields before the selected field. So since we selected birth date, it put it before birth date. So that's the placement in it. So that's your quick start function. The next item it wants us to do, or the next function that it needs us to do, is to delete business phone and fax number field. So I'm going to delete these here from my datasheet view, design view. So our business phone and fax number field. So I'm going to business phone, select, delete, and fax number, select, and delete. So I've deleted both from my keyboard. And then save the table and close the table. So we're going to close the student table. Yes. We want to save the changes to the design. We want to modify the table student design. So we're going to go open it in design view. So they're going to show you different ways to open. You can right click and then open in design view from here. Once you are there, it says click on the student ID field. add description for primary key, and then for the caption, type student ID. So we're going to make sure the field name is student ID. Make sure I'm in the right place. And I'm aware. So we have student ID. They want to add the description of primary key here. So this is where our description. And it's always a good business practice. Our field size is going to be 7. All right. The text you entered, is it on the list? Hold on one second.